From a distance, their relationship looked like a modern fairy tale. A TikTok star who turned chats into brand deals and a professional football player seemed to slot together in Miami sunlight. When the headlines finally confirmed that Alix Earle and Braxton Berrios had quietly split, people did not just ask what happened. They wanted to know whether the luxury lifestyle that made them so magnetic also made them impossible to sustain.
I wanted to give you guys an update on my life. I know I'm going to be speaking for the both of us, and it's just been really hard to process in general, and I think why I've been scared to say something is because I feel like it just makes it.
Before they ever became a headline couple, Alix already lived in the center of the social media universe. She filmed Get Ready With Me videos where she talked to the camera like a close friend, while makeup and outfits piled up on the bathroom counter. Brands noticed the way viewers trusted her and began flying her out to events, placing her in front rows and paying serious money for a few seconds of screen time. Miami became her backdrop, and followers watched as a regular college girl morphed into a wealthy, digital it girl in real time. Braxton came from a completely different lane. His life revolved around early lifts, team meetings, film study, and the endless push to stay relevant in the National Football League. Yet on social media, his world looked equally polished, with locker room glimpses, tailored tunnel fits, and beach photos on off days. When the first soft launch hints of them together appeared, fans immediately pieced it together. A shot of a hand on a plane seat, a reflection caught in sunglasses, a shared appearance at the same party other people might have missed, became proof for viewers who were refreshing her feed every day. Once they confirmed the relationship in public, the energy shifted. They were no longer just two successful young people, they were a unit. Clips of them at dinners, games, and parties turned into couple aesthetics that flooded edits and fan pages. Every comment, like, and appearance became data. Supporters wanted Braxton in the background of Alix videos, and wanted Alix cheering on the sideline at every game. When a relationship becomes part of the content, it no longer belongs only to the people in it. So how long can it survive under that kind of pressure? The tension really began to show when Alix joined Dancing with the Stars. That show alone is a full-time job. Hours of rehearsal every day, fittings for sequined costumes, interviews, and weekly live performances meant she had almost no downtime. At the same time, Braxton had his own season to focus on, with practices, travel team meetings, and physical recovery filling his weeks. On paper, both careers looked glamorous. In reality, they ran on opposite clocks. Fans expected to see Braxton in the studio audience every week, giving the reaction shots television producers love. When he was not there, people started to speculate that something was wrong. Alix answered a comment saying he could not come because of football, and that explanation made sense. The league does not pause because your girlfriend is dancing on a reality show. Braxton still sent a video message for the finale from his kitchen, telling her how proud he was and calling her babe. For viewers who wanted reassurance, it felt like a small confirmation that the relationship was still alive. But how long could that video stand in for him actually being there? But when the competition ended, and she finished in second place, the next move surprised many people. Instead of flying straight to whichever city Braxton was playing in, Alix stayed in Los Angeles for a while, enjoying freedom after the grind of rehearsal and shows. Work events, friend dinners, and collabs filled her schedule. Online detectives noticed the absence and took it as a sign that the relationship had shifted. Distance can hide beneath designer clothes and perfect lighting, but once followers sense those gaps, how long will they keep believing everything is fine? After leaving Los Angeles, she headed back to Miami, but not for a quiet reset with her boyfriend. She jumped straight into Art Basel season with friends. Those days were a swirl of galleries, yacht parties, pool events, and late-night clubs. Every outfit turned into content. Every appearance became an opportunity to post. To the outside world, it looked like she was soaking in everything her status had given her. To people watching the relationship, it looked like she was building a life that did not include sitting in the stands every weekend cheering for the Texans. Braxton, meanwhile, stayed locked into the grind of professional football. Even without relationship drama, that lifestyle is exhausting. Travel with the team early mornings, work in the trainer room, constant pressure to keep your spot, and the risk of injury hanging over every play. Social media turned into a second field he had to navigate. A lighthearted caption could be read as a dig. A missed like on one of her posts could become proof of a split. When you date someone whose fandom feels protective, every move gets filtered through their expectations, whether you intended it or not. In the end, multiple outlets reported that they had broken up, and neither side loudly denied it. There was no viral fight, no messy live stream, just a slow acceptance that two people with demanding careers had chosen different paths. That calm surface did not stop commentary. Some followers blamed him for not showing up on the show. Others blamed her for not fitting into the traditional image of an athlete's girlfriend willing to drop everything and travel. Underneath those opinions sits a harder truth. Luxury can pay for flights, hotels, outfits, and experiences. But can it really keep two people on the same track when their lives pull in opposite directions?
I wanted to give you guys an update on my life. I know I'm going to be speaking for the both of us, and it's just been really hard to process in general, and I think why I've been scared to say something is because I feel like it just makes it more real. Braxton and I are no longer together.
After the separation talk gained traction, the tone of Alix's videos shifted a little. She still posted parties and brand trips, but she also spoke more about feeling anxious working on herself and trying to stay grounded while her life changed quickly. For many young women who watch her, she became an example of how you can be rich, beloved online, and still struggle when a relationship ends. The emotional crash does not care how many designer bags are on your shelf. It hits you in the quiet when the phone is face down and the comments have gone silent. Braxton kept focusing on football, yet the conversation followed him too. Game photos and gym clips drew comments about his past relationship as if every statistic on the field had to be weighed against his role as a boyfriend. That is one of the hidden costs of dating a major creator. You do not just date the person, you date the entire audience, and that audience has long memories and loud opinions. Even when both people try to stay respectful, it can feel like spectators are still arguing about a game that already ended. Their story reveals something important about modern luxury love. Money and fame can give you access to stunning places, delicious food, and rare experiences. They can let you jump from city to city and give you the kind of dates most people only see in music videos. At the same time, they magnify every crack. Time zone gaps become headlines. Missed appearances become betrayal in the eyes of fans. What looks like an effortless dream from the outside often runs on exhaustion, compromise, and two people trying to hold on while the world watches. So how many of these luxury love stories are ever truly built to last? In the end, the breakup of Alix Earle and Braxton Berrios is less about villains and more about the weight that comes with high-profile romance. Do you think relationships can survive when every moment is content and every absence becomes a theory in the comments? Share your thoughts below, tell us whose side you understand more, and make sure you like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the real stories behind social media fame and modern luxury love in real life right now.